You clicked on this video for one reason. You want the best pro warm-up routine to get you absolutely juiced before tournaments. So today I'm going to be going over my exact warm-up routine for every tournament in Fortnite Chapter 4. I have this video broken down into 3 steps, so if you want to, you can look at the chapters below if you want to skip to a certain step. Step 1 is aim training. I'm going to be diving into how I get my aim warmed up and looking spicy. Step 2, we're going to be looking at mechanical training with editing and edit courses and all that type of good stuff. And then step 3, we're going to be doing 1v1s, and all of these steps I just said are in the exact order you should do them in, and I'll explain why soon. Before we do hop into this warm-up guide, I wanted to thank you guys for the amazing support on the YouTube channel. We are roughly 10 subscribers away from 2,000. Literally go tell your Grand Aunt Marie to subscribe to the YouTube channel. When I do hit 2K, I'm going to be releasing a very special video for that milestone, so definitely stay tuned for that, as well as using code JCMYT in your Fortnite item shop. By the time you're seeing this video, there's likely about a week left in Chapter 4 Season 1, but lucky for you, this is a guide that is going to apply to any season of Fortnite. Also, we're keeping this video along the lines of build tournaments. There is a different warm-up routine for zero build, so let me know in the comment section if you want to see something like that. Maybe I will do that. But for step number 1, we're going to Raiders aim training map. If you want the code for this creative map, I'm going to throw it on screen right now so that you can plug that in and get your aim looking amazing. Now, before you say anything, I know that there are people who do prefer to use Kovacs, but I want you guys to keep in mind that to play Kovacs, you have to spend money, and I wanted this to be an absolutely spend-free guide so that you don't have to spend any money. For step 1, let's go ahead and hop into the aim training. Now, you have all of these different options, and for a new player, this might be kind of overwhelming, but I'm going to show you my 3 favorite ones to practice. My absolute favorite to practice is this Bounce 360 right here. Now, this is going to be for your more close range type weapons, so your shotguns, SMGs, pistols. Usually I pick up this Thunder, this SMG, and this pistol. Oh, and by the way, you need to note that I usually spend about 30 minutes aim training. That is something that you can change on your own. You can spend an hour, you can spend 2 hours, but I find 30 minutes to be about my sweet spot, and then I move into my mech training. So what I like to do is I like to hit this 3-minute timer, and then I like to hit start. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna spawn in, and you're gonna notice that there are these AI bots that like to fly around you, and their pattern is always random. And basically you just want to hit a pump shot and swap a weapon until you empty your mag, and then swap back, and then you just keep doing that, and you just do this for the 3-minute timer that it gives you. Wow, that bot was actually catching some speed right there. Now, lucky for you, you guys actually caught me when I wasn't warmed up, so you get to make fun of me for having really bad aim right now. But the cool thing about this map that you may have noticed already is you never have to reload your weapon. It automatically reloads it for you, so you just get to keep on spraying those weapons, training your aim, and that's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. Also, another thing I wanted to say is you don't even have to use this warm-up guide for tournaments. You could use this for arena or even pub matches. You can use it for whatever you want, but that's the first aim training map that I like to use. Let's go look at the second one. You just hit back to menu. It'll take you back to right here. Now, my second favorite one that I like to use is specifically to warm up your assault rifle aim. Right here in the top left, the second one over, you want to shoot this. It's the glider tracking map, and depending on when you're watching this video, there might be a different set of weapons in the current meta, so just pick the ones that are the current meta weapons, basically. Again, I like to hit the 3-minute timer and just start the map. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to notice that there are AIs flying down from the sky, and it's about as easy as you would think it is. You just want to start practicing your aim. Now, this one is significantly more challenging in my opinion, because the glider, like the way they glide, is very random and very unlike how actual players would glide. But in that way, it's a good thing, because it's going to train you to be able to hit any shot you need to. Now, the third map that I like to practice is the high ground tracking. Again, this is going to be for assault rifles, because the other one that I showed you is perfect for close range weapons. And as the name implies, you're going to be sitting on high ground, and you're just going to be looking for where the bot spawns. And this one could be pretty difficult, I'm not going to lie. As you can tell, I'm really not warmed up for this. But it's really good for spraying people that are below you. So now that you've spent about 30 minutes or maybe more doing your aim training, what I like to do after that at step number 2 is I like to warm up my building mechanics. This is one of Raiders Peace Control maps. I'm going to put the code on screen now if you want to plug that in and just start. But again, we're going to be grabbing Pump SMG, and there's no set amount of time that I like to spend on this map. I'm not going to say do it for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever. What I tend to do is I just do all of these 15 at least once. Now, if you're already familiar with this map and you don't want to see me go through all these courses, or maybe you're not aware of what all of them are, I'm going to link a video to Jiven's channel on YouTube. He has a video where he breaks down this entire creative map. But basically, you just walk into the one that you want to do and you just start doing these free builds here, and your goal is to peace control the bot and to not take damage. Of course, there is no set way to do this. You just really want to be practicing on your peace control and getting that cone in that box. And what you can even do is you can just drag out even more edits to the side here and go for peace control from the left if you want to. And then when you want to go back to the other courses, you just shoot that square right there and it'll take you back to here. Basically, I do each of these courses until I do it perfectly, and then I move on to the next one. I really like this one as well because when you shoot the first bot, it'll open up this orange glass, so it helps you to practice like a 2v1 scenario. So it ends up looking like something like this. Usually it takes me about 10 to 20 minutes to get through all 15 of the courses, but I promise you by the time you finish them, you're gonna be feeling like Buddha. And now for the third and final step of my warm-up process. Now I leave this one open to what I feel like doing on the day I'm doing it. Some days for my step 3, I like to just do 1v1s. Other days, I like to just jump straight into arena. For me, it just depends on my schedule and what I have going on for that day and what I have the time for. But most of the time, it's usually these 1v1 build fights. I put this on public and I queue up with the random. Now, a lot of times when you do this, you'll get an absolute Timmy. So if you know that they are a way less skilled player than you, it might be in your best interest to just re-queue, get a better player because it means better practice. He wants to use what's actually in the game, thankfully. Wow, he low-key had me pieced right there. I should not have won that. Hold up, don't let me throw right now. Don't let me throw. Alright, I had to get another win. I had to. Alright, that's usually what I do for my warm-up process. Obviously, I spend more time than I did here in this video, but I wanted to keep this somewhat short for y'all so that you could watch it and get to it. Also, if you're wondering, I usually hop on about 2 hours before a tournament starts, and I do all the steps I showed you in this video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you want more Fortnite videos like this, where I show you maybe like a warm-up routine, maybe I could do one for 0 builds, or anything similar to this, let me know in the comment section below. I read every single comment and reply to every single comment. Recently, we've been posting so many tournament videos, and you guys have been absolutely showing the love and support towards those. So again, thank you so much for the love and support. I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you want to see another one of mine, it's on screen now. That'd mean the absolute world to me. And as always, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Been your boy JCM, and I will see you in the very next video. Peace.